Hello and welcome back to Back Corner Comics. Today's video is going to be on All Star Western Omnibus, Jonah Hex Omnibus. I don't know the exact. It says Jonah Hex All Star Western Omnibus. This is a one and done type of omnibus. All the stories that came out in this particular generation of All Star Western is collected here, and this is New 52 era. It is written by Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray, and the art in here is fantastic. I believe the art is by an individual named Maury Tat. We're going to see. Also, Darwin Cooke. This is Darwin Cooke, I believe. There is a Darwin Cooke story that is the end cap to this entire run. So yeah, let's look. You see the dust jacket, very nice. There's the art on board. Something that needs to be talked about is DC's collected edition department just killing it with all these cool collected editions, and not only that, but the way they're packaging them, as you can see here, is fantastic. You see, you get this cool Jonah Hex hero shot, if you will. So yeah, this kind of is interesting because it's a Western, but it's written like a detective story a little in the beginning. You also have this really great introduction that was done specifically for this collected edition. It is between Jimmy and Justin, the two writers, talking about the series and various things like that. Yeah, so not all of it, but a majority of the stories in here take place in Gotham City during the 1800s, so it gives it this very great atmosphere that is kind of missing. Oh, I didn't even notice. Look, that's like a spooky face. But it gives it this great atmosphere that I don't think we've ever seen Gotham seen in, really. It's a little bit more Gothic, if you will. And as you can kind of tell, the cartooning is fantastic. I know the glare is kind of interrupting the art here. I apologize. But yeah, so the stories in here are fantastic, and they kind of revolve around, of course, Jonah Hex, who is a standout character of the All Star Western line. I have unfortunately never read All Star Western, really. Amadeus Arkham plays a heavy role in these stories. He's kind of like the Watson to Jonah Hex's Sherlock Holmes. He also tries to psychoanalyze Jonah Hex a few times, and he thinks he's like a straight up psychopath. It's so funny. Lots of action in here, lots of good stories that revolve around the occult. There is a Court of Owls storyline in here that was kind of to go in line with Scott Snyder's Batman that was going on at the same time. And I think the art in here is fantastic. It fits the writing. I don't know exactly, how the three of these guys came together, but they came together in beautiful fashion. It works. There's a bit of like a secret society going on, of a crime. There's a crime Bible, and there's this whole like crime syndicate going on. The covers are fantastic. There's a bit of a Grant Morrison, Grant Morrison's Arkham Asylum story. There's a bit of a reference to that in how Amadeus talks about his mother. So it seems that all these Arkham kids had mommy issues or something, which I think is just so interesting. And Scott Snyder kind of continued that in Absolute Batman, didn't he? In that Arkham issue. I'm waiting for a collected edition of that, like an Absolute or something, to then start talking about that. But that is good. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about Jonah Hex. There is a storyline where they go down into the sewers, and it is badass, dude. Oh my god, it is so awesome. This comic is a lot of fun. If you've never heard of Jonah Hex, and you're into westerns, or vice versa, even if you like modern DC, I recommend picking this up. It was a lot of fun. Recently, Jimmy Palmiotti actually tweeted out like, "Hey, if you want our previous run on Jonah Hex to be collected, you guys should really start picking these books up." So I'm kind of lobbying. I'm beating the drum for that, Jimmy. We need to get more of these sold. You know, we need your previous run, and not only your previous run, we also need to get Bronze Age All Star Western collected as well. I know that there is a DC Finest coming out this year at some point. This chick is really badass. There's like this whole like weird white supremacist thing going on, or like that's what I interpreted that as. But this is a solid book. I mean, hands down, like such a good run on comics. Let's look at the Darwin Cooke issue he drew. And I believe this is one of the last things that Darwin Cooke did before he passed away. So rest in peace to Darwin Cooke. We're going to be looking at more Darwin Cooke comics on this channel at some point. You know, I think he was just one of the best. This is all backup stories. Where is that Darwin Cooke story? But I think he's just one of the best artists that was working, period, full stop. I don't know anybody that would disagree with that. If you do disagree with that, I don't know if you know comics, you know. Like Darwin Cooke just had so much sauce. This is him right here. I've never seen him like this with so much line work and so much detail on characters and stuff. You know, it looks almost like John Romita Jr., not the senior. Great stuff here, guys. Let's see if we can get the cover. And then look at that beautiful stuff, man. Darwin Cooke. But yeah, this is Jonah Hex All Star Western Omnibus by Jimmy Palmiotti and Justin Gray. I had a blast reading this. There's a lot of great action, and I just really enjoyed this. Again, thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next one.